All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the ability to edit or create freeze frames, time remapping and reversing time, and copying keyframes in After Effects. So here we are in After Effects. I'm going to make a composition by opening up a piece of video. So I'm going to go to, I can double click over here, and I'm going to go to the video of the road trip. It's in your After Effects assets, click import. And I'm going to make a new composition by grabbing that little clip right there, the MP4 file, dragging it over the composition button. So let's play the clip. Spacebar is going to play through the clip. Okay. So there's my clip, and that's the speed of the clip. Let's say that I wanted to create a freeze frame. If I drag it to a certain place in the film, and then I right-click in the timeline over the track, go to time, freeze frame. And the whole clip is frozen. Let's say I wanted to freeze it at a certain place. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to copy this layer, Control D or Command D on the Mac, and I'm going to take the top layer and freeze it. Right click, time, freeze frame. Then I'm going to drag the start of this top layer to where that freeze frame occurs. And now it's going to play up to that point and stop. Okay? Let's undo that. I'm going to take that top layer and delete it. We're back down to our original layer. So what else can we do with time remapping? I'm going to right click, go to time, and I've got time reverse layer. So now when I play the clip, the car is moving backwards along the road. I'm going to stop. I'm going to undo that. Control Z or Command Z or Edit, Undo. Let's look at some of the other options. I can right click, go to time, and there's something called Enable Time Remapping. So what this allows us to do is to remap the time. So this, as you can see here, it's given us a new submenu called Time Remap. We have the ability to add additional keyframes. We've got an end keyframe and a beginning keyframe. So if I grab this end keyframe and drag it, I'm telling it to play all of the video or animation within that used to stretch all the way to here within the two keyframes. So what does that do? It's going to speed it up. Okay. So now I can also do a freeze frame. So if I go to a certain place in the film, hit the keyframe button, drag it over a few more spots, and then I copy this keyframe, Control C, Command C, paste into the new location where the scrubber is. It's going to hold that position. Okay. So I can use this to to stretch, stop, remap, reverse, speed up. Now the thing is that it's going to take up more time over at the end here, and then at the end it just stops here. Let's see. So that's some ideas about time remapping and reversing time, copying keyframes, and freeze frames.